Hey, so I get this question many times. Shamapti, how do you heal your skin so fast? Well, I have my tricks which I'm gonna share with you in this video. Today's focus is gonna be whiteheads, texture skin, redness, stubborn skin reaction. Before that, hi, welcome to my channel Shamapti, and I'm back again with this background. I put more flowers in there. Do you like it? Where I shoot in my room, so much noise, trying to do something with the background and lights, and let me know if you have any feedbacks. Now let's start with the video. I'm a beauty influencer. I try a lot of things, lot of cleansers, moisturizers now and then, and I get product reaction, and that happens frequently. Here in this video, I'm gonna talk about the 3 things I do, 3 steps, which help me to get rid of this skin irritation pretty fast. Because this is a question I get to hear a lot. Shamapti, your skin heals really fast. How that happens? It takes effort. My skin barrier is pretty good though, but yeah, still it takes effort. And frankly, different things work for different people. So these things may work for me, might not work for you, but I hope these things work for you and you find these things to be helpful. The first thing is, okay, they call it skin fasting. So technically it's not a correct term, but we're gonna call it skin fasting only. So whenever my skin gets irritated, what do? I stop using any product on my skin. I let my skin rest for 2 or 3 days, and if I'm going out, only then I use sunscreen and then mild cleanser. That's all. That becomes my skincare routine. Logic behind is that I don't know which product is irritating my skin or which ingredient is causing the trouble, so I eliminate everything that may be the culprit, and my skin heals faster that way. So this is the first thing I do. I spoke about it here. You might find this to be helpful, and this thing actually works. Sometimes I do this for 1 or 2 days, sometimes 3 days. I see result overnight sometimes, but it may also take a week. I don't have that much patience, to be very honest. So if I see in 2 or 3 days the skin fasting is working, then that's fine. I go back to my normal skincare routine. But even after like 2 days my skin is not getting better, it's getting worse, then I do something else. I start introducing calming and very soothing skincare products, like very gentle cleanser, then serums with mugwort, centella, then panthenol. These things help a lot. Niacinamide, and a very good moisturizer, Cica based moisturizer, or midnight blue calming cream, then this Bioderma Cica Bio. These things work for me. So if the step 1 skin fasting doesn't work, then I switch to skin soothing skincare routine. You don't need much. You need a very gentle cleanser, a calming toner maybe, then a serum, very hydrating soothing serum, and a good moisturizer, and obviously sunscreen that works for you. That's all. And during this time I avoid using cleansing oil. During this time I have noticed micellar water works best as a first cleanser. So if I get skin irritation, then I switch to micellar water for some days. Then I return to cleansing oils when my skin is a bit better, but when my skin is like extremely irritated, I stick to micellar water as a first cleanser. And another thing that helps me during this time is green tea toner from Isntree. I love this toner, it's very soothing. Even mugwort extract from one thing, it has been working really well for me. Also Bioderma sensibio tonic, and there are other good toners as well, but these 3 things are very good when it comes to like tackling skin irritation. Then I use a very soothing, calming, hydrating serum, and then just a Cica cream. And for the daytime, sunscreen is the must. And another thing I forgot to mention, there's a simple SOS gel. It works well on my skin irritation. Even Max works well for my skin irritation. When I get redness, these things work. But when these things won't work, like I have tried this skin fasting, then I have tried this calming skincare routine, but even after all these things my skin is not healing, my skin is getting worse. What am I going to do? So I have figured out this thing. It's very tricky. It may work, or it also can make your skin condition worse. So you know what, I don't want my advice to affect your skin badly, so if you're doing this, do it with research, do it only your skin can take it. And the thing is, I do chemical peeling. For past years, I've been trying out AHA, BHA based toners or serums. I used to use those things twice in a week. But these days, I'm doing this chemical peel facial. I started that with Plum 10% AHA chemical peel, and it works really well for me. See, when I get texture skin and all that, I don't know if the chemical peeling can do good or bad. If my skin barrier is like very much compromised, it may make the matter worse. So it's kind of tricky situation. But for this far, this method has been working well for me. So even after like 6 days, when my skin is not responding, it's getting worse and worse. So what I do, I take chemical peel. I clean my skin with a gentle cleanser. I use that chemical peel. I keep it on for like 10 to 15 minutes, 10 minutes mostly. Then I wash it off. Then I follow that calming skincare routine, and it works for me. It is like my last weapon, you know. And these days I have been doing another thing, and this is a thing I'm like kinda scared to share with you. So don't do it if you think your skin cannot take it. I'm telling you again and again. So what I'm doing, I have this Plum chemical peel, alright, and recently I bought this Dr. Sate's this medium chemical peel, and that is leave-on thing, and the Plum one is like wash-up chemical peel. So what I'm doing, I'm putting on this Plum chemical peel, then on the top of that I'm using that Dr. Sate's medium chemical peel, and I'm keeping this on for like 10 minutes before washing it off. So I'm using this Plum and Dr. Sate's peel together as wash up product, and it is working well for me. But don't scold me if it doesn't work for you, because I don't know how this mixture is gonna react on your skin, if it is gonna be too much for your skin, because no one told me to mix it. Even the brands, they don't like tell that you can mix these things with other chemical pill, something like that. I did it by myself because I was so desperate one night, because I had the skin irritation. It was not going away. I became desperate. I was like, whatever happens, I need to fix it. So I took this step. I don't know from where I got this idea. I used that Plum chemical pill. On the top of that, I used that Dr. Sate's chemical pill, and I kept it on for 10 minutes, and I washed it off, and next day my skin felt better. It looked better. So for me it worked, but I'm again telling you, I don't know if it's gonna work for you or not, or simply you can like invest in a high strength chemical pill. That might be better, because here what I'm doing, this two formulation, they're reacting to each other, and this thing is working for me, but I'm not sure how it's gonna work for someone else, and I'm really cautious because I don't want my advice to like, you know, ruin your skin. So this is the thing. But my point is, chemical pills, they helped me. And after this routine, I obviously use calming and soothing products, and sunscreen is a must. Frankly, it takes me 2 days to 1 week to get rid of the textures and whiteheads. And I avoided chemical pills for a long time because I thought it's gonna be like too much for me. But now I see it works well for my skin, and I have to tell you, I have been using chemical exfoliants for a long time. So if you're new to this, then this, you know, this method might not work for you. If you're a teenager, stick to like calming, soothing routine. But yeah, these things works for me, and I'm 27. No, I'm 28. I'm 28 now. I can do things to my skin because I have been using certain ingredients for a long time, so my skin barrier can handle those things. But if you are new to skincare game, or you are younger, you are teenager, then stick to like minimal routine, and then you hardly need chemical pills and all. Okay, I almost forgot. Another thing that works for my texture skin is that Aztec Secrets clay mask. This clay mask is quite nice. I was like skeptical when I first tried it because it was so hyped. I was like, will it work for me? It's just a clay mask, but it really works on textures. It works, and I have heard from many people it worked for them as well. But there are many people who don't like this mask at all. But for me, it works, especially when I get like these textures and small pimples, whiteheads. This clay mask, it works. I use it like twice in a week when I get skin irritation, otherwise just once in a week, because it's gonna be like too drying. Even the brand I think says to use it like once in a week. And yeah, so these are things I do when my skin gets textures and redness and whiteheads and small pimples. Basically 3 things, like first the skin fasting, second this calming skincare routine, and third chemical pills. Chemical pills are like my last solution because I'm really cautious when my skin is like breaking out. I don't know if my skin's barrier is like too much sacrificed, if it's gonna take AHA, BHA well, because sometimes your skin is too vulnerable to take chemical exfoliants, so you gotta be careful there. Also, you can follow that, you know, twice or thrice in a week chemical exfoliating routine where you use like low strength AHA, BHA things. Even salicylic acid as spot treatment, it works. Another 2 acids that work on my skin irritation is that tranexamic acid and this azelaic acid. So these things are good. And basically they say AHA it works on whiteheads and BHA it works on blackheads. But for me, if I combine these 2 things, AHA, BHA, it works better for my skin. So yeah, that's all for now. I hope you found this to be helpful, and thank you so much for watching. And let me know what works for you when your skin gets irritated, what you do. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this. See you very soon. Bye bye.